Rob returned to Premiership action this weekend against Gloucester. Your thoughts ahead of it all?
Looking forward to it. I think as the players are, for the club and for the players, it's great to be entering this stage of the season with something tangible to fight for. To be in 5th place is a great reward for the hard work the guys have put in so far. What we've talked about now is, let's not let ourselves down. Let's attack every game. Let's go after things, and see what happens at the end of the year. It's not too much of a worry for us one way or the other, but as I say, it'd be nice to see how ambitious we are as a team and how ambitious the players are, and let's just see how much they want to go after things at this stage of the year. If we want to be a successful club down the line, this is when you have to be able to crank things up and put in your best performances of the season. Let's see if we can produce a few.
You've talked about it being the business end of the season. It's exciting times. We're still fighting hard in the Premiership. A European quarter-final on the horizon as well. For you and the players, it must be really exciting times. Yeah,
it's fantastic. But as I say, it's come with a lot of hard work. And I think the key for us now is just to, like I say, kind of keep our feet on the ground and understand, you win games of Premiership rugby by preparing very well for every one of them, and attacking the game and going after it. We didn't do that a few weeks ago against Bath here. We let ourselves down a little bit and it stung us. We responded very well by really getting after the Sale game, and we got a great result. And that's what we've got to focus on this week. We've got to try and make it about us if we can. Get after the game and attack the game, and then then at least we can be satisfied with whatever result we get. When we get after games, we're a good team, and that will give us a great opportunity to get something out of the game. If we go up there and we just tick along and we just compete and we just see what happens, you're kind of writing a script for not a great game of rugby and probably a loss. And like I say, I've said to the guys, you take any result on the chin if you go for it. And that's what we're going to do to the end of the season.
We know the Premiership is relentless, but how important was that 2-week break just to recharge the batteries a little?
I think it was a real positive. A few people have said that we were on good form and it would be nice to keep ticking through, but the Premiership's tough and the guys work extremely hard, and it was nice for a lot of them to get away, spend some time with their families, whatever, and as you say, just recharge the batteries, because we are in the business end of the season and it's going to be tough the next 5 or 6 games, but it's kind of what we should want to be doing. We should want to be playing some tough games. We should be wanting to play against teams that are fighting to be in the top 4, be in the Heineken Cup. That's what it's all about, and at the minute the players are thriving on it. And like I said, I've challenged them to say, some guys will thrive on this, some will find it a little bit difficult. Let's see where you stand.
It's allowed you also to get some guys back fit and raring to go, hopefully, with Sorelli back in full training this week. That's a boost at this time of the season as well.
Yeah, you've got to say, good to have the big guy around, running around, big smile on his face, enjoying himself. He's a very popular member of the squad. And like I say, it's just nice to see him away from the physios and the conditioners for a little while, and he'll have an impact for us over the next 5 games. But there's also a reality that we've won a lot of games without him, and the guys who've been there have played exceptionally well, and the shirts are theirs at the minute, and the shirts are theirs to keep hold of for a while. And for me, it'd be nice to see them keeping him out of the team for a little while with some big performances. So good to have him back. He's certainly a weapon for us. He can certainly add something, and he gives us a lot of options. But there's a few guys ahead of him who are also performing well.
As always, you would have done your homework on Gloucester. What sort of game can we expect up there?
Well, whatever happens, it's going to be pretty tough. They're the big abrasive pack of forwards, and they've got a lot of pace out wide and in the backs, and they kind of know how to use it and create opportunities. But as I said, we can dwell a little bit long on what Gloucester can bring. It's got to be about what we can bring. Otherwise, you're already writing the script to lose the game. So we'll get up there, we'll attack the game, we'll make it about ourselves. If we do that, as I say, we give ourselves an opportunity to get something out of the game, and when we go for it, we're a good side. There'll be mistakes, but you can bounce through those in a positive way, or you can deal with them badly. If we deal with them positively and attack the game, I'm sure we'll do well.
You talk of positives. One real positive this week is the news that Nacho signed a new 2-year deal. How pleased are you with that?
Yeah, really pleased. Both for Nacho and the club. He's a really popular member of the squad. He's playing exceptionally well for us at the minute. He's had a good Premiership season so far, both with his ability at kicking points for us, and his general play is improving all the time. And I think he's one of a number of very good halfbacks we have here who give us some real strength in that department. Obviously, the Argentinian issue could potentially be a problem, but the way we've looked at it with Gareth and Henry Slade, Miles Dorian, we've got some real quality there. They're all going to be fighting to be the number 1 at any stage. Stino's fighting very hard at the minute to get out there and get in front of Nacho now. And maybe next season, the season to come, Henry Slade pushing through. Miles was brought here, you know, to improve and become a Premiership player, and he's come some way down the path now. So, you know, we've got some ability there, and it's for them to fight it out with Nacho now and see who can come through as number one. But for me, you know, with the way Nacho's playing, it's great to have him on board again. And as I say, you know, it gives us some great strength there, you know, in the future.
Brilliant. Thanks, Rob.